What's up, everyone? How you doing? My name is Omar Wasim. I am software engineering student, second year at College University. So today, I want to explain how you can write a research paper by using IEEE templates. But if you will go to Overleaf and install the IEEE templates, you will find it very complicated and it's not organized. And when you come to write your research, there is a lot of bugs. Error will happen because you don't have all the packages in your LaTeX code in the beginning. So and also there is a lot of section missed, or sorry, subsection missed. So I am here to solve this problem for you because like I like to help, and I already did a research paper. You can see here it's just some example from my research paper. I will explain how you can do all these stuff, and so I have some experience with that, and I did a lot of papers and get accepting. So let's start. First of all, the IEEE template is contain several sections, important sections. You will not change them because they are essential. Okay. So for example, you have abstract section and introduction and literature review and related work section and methodology section and uh, 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 result section and conclusion section. And the references section is by default. I will show you later how to add the citation. By the way, this video is for how to use this template, how to copy paste, how to use, how to delete, how to write research paper here. The next video, inshallah, I will make a video on how you can use Overleaf and how you write LaTeX code as a professional research. It will be really helpful, and I hope you will get benefit from it. Let's start. So first of all, here there is all the citation. You don't need to bother yourself about Google it about all the packages and all the code. It's already done. I wrote it here, and it's really organized. And also, for example, if you want to write title, I already write here title. You just need to delete this and write your title. I already wrote it here, okay? And here the names, the author. You don't need to write all this code. It's happening here. I will teach you how to copy my templates, and you can install it in your Overleaf and just editing. So here, name and surname, you'll just delete your name and surname, the name and surname, and you write your name and surname, for example, okay? And here your affiliation, and your university, your city, country, and here I told you your mail. You'll delete all this and you will write your mail. Yeah, so this is to set up just to set up your paper. Now we will start with the sections. In the sections, the first section you have, it's abstract. What you should write here, you should write problem statement, methodology, and key results, and main conclusion. Probably you will not write a good abstract until you finish all your paper, all your section. You will write all the everything. After that, you will have a big idea, like overview on your paper, and you will write your abstract. You will make it better. And the keywords, this is very important actually. You should include from 3 to 5 relevant keywords about your research. For example, my research is about machine learning and 5G networks. So you will include 5G network, machine learning, network security, flow analysis, anomal detection. So you will include the best 3 to 5. Best thing is 5 keywords about your research paper, because this is how they will find you on web. An introduction. Your introduction should include background when you'll explain the context of 5G network and security challenges. Important, discuss the importance of flow analysis and network security. Problem statements. This is very important because you will clearly state the specific problem you are addressing and why it's important. And in the end, and this is much more important, research objective. List your main research objective, which is mean contribution. Here you write your contribution as a bullet point, as one paragraph, it doesn't matter. But you need to write the contribution for this paper, blah, blah, blah. Okay? And I here already write in bullet point, first objective, second objective, third objective. Explain the scope of your research, briefly outline the structure. Yeah. And the end of the introduction part, you will write what's this paper contain, the structure. For example, here, the reminder of this paper is organized as follow. Section 2, review related work. Section 3, describe our methodology, and you'll continue like this. Okay. In the introduction part, are you seeing this photo? This photo actually is called big picture. This is explain all my paper in one photo. This is called the big picture. This is the structure of your paper. For example, my first paper I did it was about SDN, this network, and AI security and IIoT environments. So I have 3 main components. I actually designed this photo. You can do it on Mirror or Lucidchart. It's up to you. But actually, you can't do it until you finish your paper. So you'll have overview about your paper, so you can understand it. And after that, you can, based on your understand your paper, you can make like a big picture. Actually, if you write the abstract and keyword and introduction, probably this big picture, the place will be here. Okay, you'll put it in the middle of the introduction part between the words. Okay, and I will teach you later how to force Overleaf to put this photo here, because there is a specific code for this, and I already include the package for this code. Because if he will not do this, he will find any place and he will include it there by himself. But I'll explain it in the next video. So here you will here you include the photo, and I already have the photo here. Sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I already have the figures here. I make a figures folder, and I put the photo I have here by uploading them. I will explain in the next video how to do all this stuff. Then you will go to the literature review and related work section, and there is a very important section actually. You will organize your literature review into subsections. I will teach you later how to write subsections. I will just here explain how to use my templates. So let's say your paper title is machine learning based analysis of 5G network flow data for anomaly detection. This is the name of your paper. So what you're supposed to make your subsection based on this title is, first of all, you will talk about traditional network security approach, and you'll talk about machine learning and network security, and you'll talk about 5G specific security solution. Why? Because in your title you are talking about machine learning, 5G, and cybersecurity detection. So of course your subsection will be matching with that title, and it's like components. You have three components here, three topics. You make it in one research paper, and you'll talk about them here. So here where you should include a lot of papers as a citation. I will teach you in the next video how to make citation in the Overleaf. It's a little bit advanced level, and it's so easy. I will teach you. No, don't worry about that. Third section is methodology section, which is very important actually. This section detail your approach, and you will make that a subsection also. Probably when you will do a research paper and you're a student, probably you will take a data set. Of course, like 100% you have data sets. Without data sets and analyzing the data sets and integrate machine learning or deep learning, all this stuff, it's not a research paper. It's just like a review paper, which is sucks. Most of them, they don't accept it these days. Anyway, so in the dataset subsection, which is here, you can see it, you'll describe the dataset use, the name of the dataset, and also you will cite the dataset here. You'll make citation for the dataset from where, okay? Source of dataset obtained from, for example, IEEE data board or Kaggle. And after that, you will talk about the pre-processing steps you did for the data set. I already write here, we perform data cleaning, normalization, and feature selection. I already wrote example, and you refer the table. This is very important actually. You'll put table here, explain the data set you use. This table you see here, it's a real table actually. I use it to my paper. This is my data sets. You can see here this stuff actually that's mean there is continue, there is more column and more rows, but I took the import just to show what's my data set contain. Okay, and I will teach you how to do this table, because this table you see, sorry, the table 1 you see here, it's coming from this code. Okay, it's coming from this code. I will teach you like some tricks to write this code easily without learning the LaTeX and learning how to do it by just AI. Okay, for data processing, you will first of all in the data set you'll explain the data set, your data set, and what you did, but very brief. You will not go deep. But in data processing you will go deep. You'll explain data processing steps and details, like data cleaning, features engineering, feature scaling, data splitting, for example 20/80 or 50/40, or sorry 50/50 or 40/60. What's the percent of your splitting? And you will include any code snippet or algorithm. This is very important. Let's say, by the way, for my data set, when I analyze it, and I use a lot of machine learning models, the best accuracy I get, for example, let's say it's logistic regression, this one here. For example, this one is got high accuracy, for example. So in subsection here, you'll come and write mathematical foundation for logistic regression. Okay, and you'll explain the mathematical concepts. You can Google it and you can get it from websites from Google. Uh, just search about logistic regression. It's just a model, AI machine learning model. But you need to write it by yourself. But all the mathematics you don't need to memorize it. You can get it from internet. So you will briefly explain logistic regression algorithm if it gets the high accuracy, include the cost function, explain the optimization algorithm, and you'll put example. I will teach you how to write uh, this equations later in the next video, but it will be like this. Will you see this? This code will appear like this, and with all this number you should number them, and I will teach you how. Next, we have subsection called framework architecture. Describe the overall architecture of your framework. Use a diagram to all illustrate the components. Explain the flow of data. Describe the interaction between components. This is the framework architecture. Here you can talk about the big picture we put in the beginning in the introduction part. I will teach you how, like for example, let me show you something. Backslash, and you write figures. Uh, where is it? Uh-huh. And here you can include figures like this one. But if you want to talk about it and make tag for the photo, you will just write backslash and ref. And it should be like here. Page ref. This one, I think. Yeah. And you will make a reference for us. Which one? We need to see the label. What is our photo? This is our photo. The label is figure enter label. Okay. So enter label, and we will do a comply. And you can see it here. I make a tag, so you can talk about the framework, the photo, and after that make a tag. So and you can, if you go there, it's it just like uh, forward me to the photo, and you can do same thing for the citations for the all the references, but not like this. You need to write backslash and cites. And if you have bibtext, your references as a bibtext and the bibtext file, I will show later. You can include them. You can see them like here listed. Anyway, so this subsection you need to discuss about the time complexity of algorithms, memory usage, and optimization techniques. And also in the model optimization, you need to explain all this stuff, and deployment consideration also. You need to discuss the practical aspect of deploying your model, like software dependencies, scalability issues, security consideration, hardware requirement. Hardware requirement is very important actually. If you need to make your paper really high quality, you need to consider this stuff. You need to show them like which hardware did you use, so when they will try it by themselves, they will get the same results you got. Uh, so you need to say in which hardware did you do all this analyzing the data sets. We finished the section of methodology. There is some subsection in the methodology section. You can just delete it if you don't want it, and integrate it with other subsection inside the methodology section. You are free with that, okay? But this is how I did my paper. Next, we have the important section, which is called result and discussion. Here you present your result and discuss their application. and you'll put the table for your results. And this is the table of my results. You can see it. And you have also some subsection inside the result section. For example, effectiveness of the proposed model. And here you'll present your main result. Uh, you'll compare between your model and baseline models, discuss the statistical significance of your results, and when you will talk about it, you will also refer in the same way I teach you how to make a tag for the photo. Same thing, just backslash and ref, and after that you will choose the label. And in this subsection, you will the key finding is important actually. You will summarize the key finding from your experiments. You will highlight the most important results, explain the implication of this finding, and discuss any unexpected results. And this is very important actually. In the end of result, you need to talk about the challenge and limitation. Of course, your paper it's not 100% right, not very really good. Like there is limitation, of course, and there is some challenge, and you need to explain it here. And how to you need to talk about suggest a way to address them in future work. How to enhance these limitation and challenges in the future work. And summary of results. It's you will just write what you wrote in the results section, but in a different way, and you will summary them. That's all. In the conclusion, you summarize the entire study, restate the research problem and objective, but in a different way. You write same thing, but in a different way. Summarize the methodology and key result. You write also what's your number and results, but in different way. Highlight the main contribution of your work. You'll take it from the introduction part. We already wrote it there. Discuss the broader impact of significance. Suggest direction for future research. So yeah, this is all the how to write the research paper. This is the structure of IEEE templates, but I just make it much better. And how to copy this? You will go to the menu in Overleaf, and actually I will send the link. And the link you can just view the paper. When you will open it will open like this, but you can edit. So you need to go to the menu, and from menu there is something called copy project. When you will copy the project, you will write it like in your name, any name, like for example I like for example anything like paper, my paper. Okay, and copy it, and you can see it in the homepage of Overleaf. This is how you can copy it. This is the v2.1 version of this paper. I have two versions before that, but I make it better. So you will have always my link. So every time you can press the link and you can see all the updates. And if you want to talk with me about anything, if you want me to help you in your research, I did that a lot of time for many students. If you want to talk with me about anything you want, about research, about coding, anything, or just make friends, you can contact with me on LinkedIn. This is my LinkedIn page, Omer Wasim, and I will be really happy to talk with you and connect with you. Have a nice day and take care.